Alright guys, this is another WipEout HD Fury video talkthrough. This is how to get the Hold Your Fire trophy. So what you want to do here is go to Race Box, Race Type Detonator, Track. I'm going to pick an Alpha Pass. Shit doesn't matter. If you have trouble with an Alpha Pass, then pick a track that you're good at. Another track that's easy is Syncopia, for example. Now pretty much what you want to do here is picture this as zone mode, but with bombs everywhere. You cannot shoot at all for 9 zones. You only have to reach zone 10, you don't actually have to go through zone 10. So it's pretty much 9 zones in zone mode with bombs. So essentially if you're good at zone mode, you should be good at this, but it is a lot harder with all those bombs. Just so you know, hitting one of the smaller bombs or mines will cost you 10 shield points. Hitting the big glowing bomb will cost you 20 shield points, and crossing the finish line or completing a lap will give you back 10 points. So if you only lose 10 points in a lap, then you haven't actually really lost any ground as far as your shield goes. Try and keep the first few laps as damage free as possible. Perfect if you can, as it'll give you sort of like a build up and a good run through, so you can. It makes it a lot easier in the future. The sort of like the final 3 laps are probably the hardest to do with all the bombs, and the problem is that as you go through laps, the number of bombs builds up. As pretty much all the bombs from last time will stay behind until the number of bombs reaches a track maximum and no more bombs can be spawned. So eventually the only trouble you're going to have is not so much avoiding new bombs, but just going faster and faster and having to avoid them whilst traveling faster and faster. You cannot fire bullets or the EMP. You can fire absolutely nothing, but you can hit bombs. If you hit a bomb, that's fine, it doesn't matter. But try not to do that at all, really. Just try and avoid them. If it comes to you have to hit something, try and hit as little as possible. Go for somewhere where there's like only 1 bomb, or you know, like there's not many bombs. As you saw there, I just hit the really big bomb that cost me 20 points. So try not to do that at all costs. And on an Alpha Pass, what you want to do when you get to the end, like the first half of the lap is the hardest. Once you get to the second half, it's actually pretty easy because you can just take that top sort of isolated pathway, and if you stick on the left side of it, you'll never get hit by anything. No bombs will spawn on the left side of it, so just stick to the left side of it, and if you're going to fall off, then just fall to the ground and try and avoid bombs on the ground instead of trying to weave and duck your way around the higher path that I'm going to go into right now. This path right here, just stay on the left side and nothing will hit you here. Obviously you're going to go faster and faster, and that's the whole difficult thing of it, but if you can memorize where the bombs are and sort of plan a little bit ahead and visualize where the bombs and mines are going to be, then it does make it a little bit easier. There are going to be some close calls, like there are gaps between the bombs that you may have to go through and just hope for the best sometimes. And don't get put down if this doesn't work the first or second time. It took me a few attempts to get it on the first run. But I believe that this is my second attempt at actually recording it, and I got it on an Alpha Pass, and I actually didn't get the trophy on an Alpha Pass in the first place. So this is the second time I've actually done the thing ever in Detonator mode, and I got it. So as long as you have some skill, it won't take you that many attempts to get the trophy. Remember that hitting bombs doesn't mean they will not respawn there, or that they will just be gone forever. It will keep respawning them until you've hit the track maximum. So as I said before, just keep dodging him, and keep an eye on your shield. That'll sort of give you like a forecast as to whether you're going to make it or not. So just prepare yourself for the best or the worst depending on your shield level. As I said, keep the first few laps sort of perfect or close to perfect. I'm about 2/3 of the way through, and I'm on 65 shields now on lap 7. That's actually quite good. But remember that you're going to hit a lot of bombs when you get to the final 3 laps. This is the first of the final 3 laps, so I'm going to hit quite a few things here. If it comes to deciding whether to hit a bomb or the wall, go for the wall. Trust me, you'd rather scrape yourself against the wall and lose a few points than lose 10, or worse, 20. Like, if in some games, if you hit something, like you can't get injured for a few seconds, that doesn't work. It doesn't work like this in this sort of game. If you hit 2 bombs consecutively, like in a second, then you'll lose 20 health. So yeah, every bomb you hit takes 10 shields away regardless of whether you just hit one or not. So you pretty much just want to keep driving through. That's the only real other thing that I can tell you. Just keep going. And hopefully you'll get the trophy.
Stage 9.
South Phantom.
Bomb ahead.
Phantom.
Bomb ahead. Energy critical.
And once you get the trophy, that's it.